Hi, my name is Catharyn Baird. I'm CEO of Ethics Game, and it's a privilege to be with you today discussing one of my very favorite topics, which is there a foundational problem that can underlie and support or can give us clues into all ethical failure? And I think that the underlying problem for any of us is fear. We are afraid that if we don't go along with the crowd, if we don't do what's required in our communities, we're going to be shunned. And for all of us, being shunned is the greatest fear that there is because we are communal beings. Now, that fear can be if I don't go along with the crowd, I'm going to get fired. And so I'm going to lose my livelihood and I'm not going to be able to support myself and my family. That fear could be if I hold people accountable for the agreements they have, they will no longer make agreements with me and I won't have business relationships. I won't have contracts that I can move through and into. That fear might be I'm part of this community and I want to be part of this community. And if I hold people accountable, nobody's going to talk to me and I won't get my promotions and I won't be able to function. And the other fear then is maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my understanding of what is right is out of step with the mainstream. And if that's so, what would be the antidote? So as we begin to take a look at our fears, the first piece I think that's important is to name it. As you look at this ethical dilemma, as you look at your heart, your head saying you should do one thing and the community looking like it expects something different, what are you afraid of? What's the very worst thing that could happen? And if that happened, would life go on? Often the answer is, well, yes. And if it doesn't happen, if you lose your voice, if you lose your courage, then how do you look yourself in the mirror? Have you given up the essence of who you are? What's important to you? We have very few days on this planet. And out of that, the greatest project we have is to bring forward the very best version of ourselves as we understand that self to be. Courage in the face of fear is the antidote to ethical dilemmas as we find out ways that we can live courageously in a complex and difficult world. Thank you.